Okay, yeah, question number 4 is available right now, and basically it is, I gave you guys a preview of this, didn't I?
No, we should. No.
It was in class.
That was number
The
3.
choice?
Pardon? Not choice, it was number 4 I gave you a preview of.
It was preview for the last.
Remember the need thing?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay. So that one with the need will be available to you today, so you can go ahead and give that a try. And that's all income and cash flow statement material, so it's the videos that you already saw, that kind of thing. That's all you're doing. It should be relatively quick. You can get it under 10 minutes. They're all kind of simplified. What we'll be doing, okay? And that should be it for our general announcements. Okay, any additional questions we have before we fire up, sir?
Yes, that quiz that we did over the weekend, asking about the cash flow when selling the asset, how on earth is that number?
Is this the one that was $1,500?
Yeah.
Okay, try this one. It's already due, right?
Yeah, it's done.
Due and graded? Okay. So let's go ahead and start with pre-tax, and year 0, year 1, year 2, so you had a 3-time period here. And what you end up, you bought it with a loan, right?
Yes.
Okay. And so nothing here, and then you're going to pay off the loan right there?
Plus interest.
Plus interest. What was the interest on the loan?
I don't remember.
I think it was like 15% or something.
Okay, so if you're going to go ahead and accumulate interest over 2 time periods, you should have that as the amount of interest that's there.
Yeah.
So what's, somebody do some calculations for me. 1,500, was how much did it cost? 15,000? 10,000? What was the,
15,000.
yeah, I can see it. Where are you?
I don't know if this is going to die on my speakers off.
Oh, he can't even say anything. He's just watching right now. So,
Okay, I don't know.
anyway, so what was the cost of this particular item?
15,000.
15,000? Okay, so it was 15,000 times 1.15 squared. Can somebody go ahead and do that for me? Because that'll be the total amount you have to pay during that final period. Those of you with calculators, do that one right there. Would you end up with?
19,837.
19,837. Okay, so that's what the cash flow should look like pre-tax, and that's what it would look like to you and me before we start doing business parts. But you do have an interest expense. And the interest expense, we're abstracting from the depreciation, because actually all we're doing is really trying to do is distinguish on whether we should buy it with a loan or not. And so because it's the same, you don't have to worry about it. The interest expense focuses itself right here, and this is $4,837.50, correct?
Yes.
Okay, good. So all you have to do then is jump by and find out how much savings you're going to have from taxes. Now, here's where I got to go ahead and tell you, all this tax saving stuff that we do is all very back of the envelope. The real life stuff is that you're probably not going to be responsible for an income and cash flow statement all by yourself. It's a team effort because you're each going to have different expertise. So engineers in the room, raise hands. You guys are probably the ones who have to figure out what the costs are going to be. And so that's what you're going to be messing around with primarily. Revenue usually ends up being the economist side because we're busy estimating demand and doing surveys in order to figure out what our pricing should go ahead and be. We're the MBA folks, again, or the accountant people, right there. See it is. And you're the one, that little tax line right there, that's yours as you figure out how to minimize the tax expenditure. So that's your job that's there. So it is going to be a group effort. This is just going to be a back of the envelope approximation. Because we didn't have any interest expenses in the first 0 year and 1 year, we only have them over here, you're only going to get a little bit of tax savings there in year 2. Remember, you actually get it from depreciation but we're not worried about it right now. So, what was the tax rate?
30%.
How much was it?
30.
30%? So what's 0.3 times $4,837.50?
1,451.
1,451.25. Okay, and so what we can do is our after tax. All All you gotta do is get your little bit of tax savings in here. So what's 19,837.50 plus 1,451.25?
21,000.
Plus, not minus.
18,000.
18,000?
386.25.
So, given the numbers we talked about, probably something like that. Was that close to what you did?
Yeah, that's what I got. Only the correct answer is like 1,400. It didn't make any sense.
Okay, I'll have to check on it again, because I did check one of them before. I had the wrong one up there. But I'll look again.
Also, the last question on that quiz didn't actually have a question.
Yeah, somebody pointed out to me that like 4 hours before it was due, I fixed it. I was kind of, when you see a question that's not a question, could you do me a favor and email me something a little before 4 hours before it's due?
That's just the curve, man.
Yeah, I fixed that one too. What I think happened is that I fixed it after you did it.
Yeah. I got that last one.
No, both the question and the answer that was there. Okay. Anyway, so you ready for today's quiz?
Sure.
All right. Remember to zoom in on the board.
How do you zoom in?